Have you ever been on Facebook Marketplace and just found an absolute jewel of a vehicle? Well, that's what happened to me with this 94 Jeep Grand Cherokee. I was looking for parts, but found another project instead, so follow along with me and we'll go through this journey together. Well, so now here's the deal. So the snow's melted a little bit. We've got a little bit of cleanup we got to get done outside because it looks like an absolute disaster area. And then we need to start maneuvering some things because we did get a new short-term project. So the long-term project needs to move out this way. We're just going to roll that forward and we're going to put the other one back behind it. We're going to move the tent, we're going to move the table, and then we're going to take that gantry crane, pull the engine out of the Escape, put the wheels back on it, roll it forward, get it in its temporary permanent spot, and then bring in the other project. So got our work cut out for us. Which sucks. Sketchy as it gets, and don't try this at home. Small victory. Well, here we are, back to where we started. Okay, there it is. It's back on its own weight. Push it forward so we can make room for the other one. This thing popped. Gonna check that battery today and see if it's charged. We're also gonna check the oil, transmission if we can get that started, because you need to check that when it's warm, but we'll check to make sure there's something on there. Coolant, power steering fluid. We're gonna check all those, and if they're good, I think we'll throw a jump pack on there and see what we see if we can get started. Boy, that looks pretty clean. That almost looks new. Hold on, Mom. There's a car coming. Okay. Oh my God! Mother! Well, I think we found something I didn't want to see but should have expected. I think we had a connecting rod leave the chat. So we're gonna have to take a look at that. Well, so there we go. Not the best news, but definitely something that was expected. Like I said, we got this thing at a super good deal, and it's super clean. So it's definitely worth putting an engine back in there. Right now, I guess Dad and I are going to saddle up and head over to the junkyard and see if they've got a 4-liter over there that's worth salvaging. So we'll catch up to you in just a sec. All right, looks like we're in luck. So we hooked onto the crankshaft down there and we spun this engine around. It's spinning just fine. Looks like a lot of it's been taken off already. The more modern intake's right there. We're going to take that with us too. And now, yep, just disconnect. See if we can get this thing out. About a zillion hours to get that oil pan off. You can look up there and you can see the connecting rod is split in half on this first cylinder and it's wedged up against the camshaft. It doesn't look like it hit the lobes, so I've got the nuts off there. I'm just getting ready to try to separate the connecting rod from the crankshaft to I don't know, try to see how the journal looks. So I'll get back to you. That's the piston and the other half of the connecting rod. It doesn't look great from what I can see in there.
but time will tell. As soon as I get this engine out and stuff, we'll be able to see how bad the scoring and stuff is on the cylinder, but we'll see. I think I got it loose enough. Let's try to wiggle it out. Yep, there we go. Okay. Well, whew. Got a good bend to it. How's that, boy, that bearing looks great. That rod bearing. Maybe a little bit of a hot spot, but you know, for the most part, that's, considering what I went through, it's not that bad. Okay, so after a few hours, this is where we're at. We've got the valve cover off. Everything that I looked at over here, as far as the rockers, the push rods, all that stuff, they all seem to be good. The plan is to use this head on the new block. There are going to be some changes we're going to have to make, but for right now, we're looking pretty good. Once we pull this off, we're going to have a really good bird's eye view of what happened in this engine that caused it to throw that rod. Okay, well, here's the carnage. Definitely a lot of water. This looks like rust and kind of, I don't know, maybe combustion material. Let's see. Back in this one's really bad. This one had water just sitting in there. And that's probably why it won't turn, because of this guy. Man, I don't even know if you can machine that. I mean, that's gonna be really pitted. It's a good thing we switched to a different block, because this one, I think, has reached the end of its life cycle.